Alrighty, gang, it is Dominique back with Party Time with Dom on RadioKair. You guys remember I had Zita Commons in here with Picture Perfect Interiors and Gifts. She has been hanging out with your girl Dom, and she is my party starter of the week. So, Zita, we were just talking about your store. It's located in Humble. It's right off 1960 in Timber Forest, right?
Correct.
Okay. And I told everybody they better come, okay? Because they're going to see a little bit of your crazy. If they don't know you by now, they will know you when they walk into the store and see what you got cooking, okay? Because I'm blown away every single time. So, but tell the guests, tell the audience more of what is your favorite, if you have a favorite piece that's in there right now, because you might get sold out of it, or something that's your favorite part of what you do at the store.
Okay, let me start with the experience.
Okay, yes.
My favorite part of the experience is when people come in and gasp, and I tell you no lie, and I just smile and walk up and keep them. It's so much fun.
It's look, y'all. This is okay. Look, I'm a doggone fool. Y'all need to know this, because as soon as she said that, you know what it made me think of? It made me think of like Willy Wonka, like when people walk to the chocolate factory.
Absolutely.
And it is like that. I promise y'all, it's just like that.
Yes.
Keep going.
Okay. In addition to the gas, the second thing is when I first opened, it doesn't happen a lot lately, but when I first opened, for about that first year or 18 months, so many, I tell you no lie, so many older Black people in the community came in and shook my hand.
Really?
And said, "We are so glad you're here. I'm so proud of you."
I love that.
And you know, that's a generation. That's an older generation. So it's not that they don't have the expectation of us, but my mom's no longer with me.
Right.
So to have them come in and be proud of me, they don't know anything about me, but they could see what I created, and it was just a wonderful feeling.
Absolutely. Hands down.
So
I love that
the
part.
gasps, the love from my aunties and uncles, I'll call them.
Right.
I'm really an accessories person. Furniture's nice. I do furniture because it helps pay the bills. But accessories, there's a quote. I'm gonna butcher this a little bit. A sofa's a sofa, a bed is a bed. But if I had $10,000 to spend on a room, I'd spend it in accessories.
Really?
I'm butchering that quote, but it's
kind of true.
It just tells a story. If you buy furniture, your chairs, your sofa, a TV hutch, whatever, that room can be 10 different rooms based on how you accessorize it.
Say that again.
Your accessories make or break your room. So I'm an accessories girl. After accessories, my absolute favorite is Christmas.
Really?
Absolute, yes.
I mean,
we have.
Well, I mean, there's so many things you can do.
Now in the last couple of years, I haven't done as much Christmas decorating because I have to decorate the store.
Right.
But there was a time when I would put up 3 or 4 full-size trees.
Yeah.
Plus, some of them were slims, plus 3 or 4 tabletops. I love a tabletop.
Yeah.
I love a tabletop Christmas tree. Plus, every corner of my house was just full of Christmas. And now I get to do it in my store.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one thing. Just a side, like this. I'm just gonna ask the question. So, when do you take your Christmas down? And when do you? First, when do you put your Christmas up?
Well,
don't be one of those weird people. Don't.
At my home,
yes,
I put my Christmas up Halloween weekend or early November.
See, never mind. I can't fool with you, Zita. I can't fool with you.
Too much work.
Yes.
To only be able to enjoy it for 4 weeks.
That
a
is
lot
true.
of people.
Okay.
Now I can remember a time when I used to put it up at Thanksgiving, but that's been a long time ago. That is too much work and get this. Every year when I unpack my Christmas, it's like I don't know, like a party all over. Oh my God, I forgot I have this. Oh, and my kids were like, didn't you buy that? Yeah, but when I put it all together, look at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And when do you take it down?
I generally take it down in January, pretty early January, because it's time to put up the spring madness.
Okay, let me tell y'all a little secret about Dom. Dom puts up her Christmas.
Don't say it. 2 weeks before Christmas?
Sometime, look, Dominique be busy.
No.
Dominique be busy partying. Dominique is busy partying like a rock star.
Your poor children.
Yeah. Look, okay. Well, this past year we did Thanksgiving night. Okay. Or no, we did. What is that? Black Friday. We did Black Friday. We put it up like the next day.
That's better.
That's the next day.
Let me give you a tip for Thanksgiving. I know you didn't ask this, but I'm going to tell you. Years ago, Kirsten's in her early 30s, and I think she was 4 or 5 when I started this. At Thanksgiving, I put out our Christmas bowl, and it's just a bowl on the coffee table or the counter, and everybody knows what it is. And you put your Christmas list in there. And you put a couple of copies of you. You can write what you want on different papers, but the whole family, we would put them in that bowl, and you didn't have to tell anyone what you wanted. No one had to ask any questions. You can go and get the list and decide. My husband and I could get the list and decide what we were going to get. The girls could see what we wanted, and it was a lot of fun because you might get everything, you might get some of it, but it was just lovely because we would have it at Thanksgiving and had time to shop. Yeah. It was really nice.
I like that little tradition because my kids are smaller, y'all. So that actually really cool because I need something to make up for it. Considering, but when we take it down,
Christmas?
No.
What? When do you take down the Christmas decor?
Yes.
Oh my word. Before New Year's?
No.
Oh, after New Year's?
Yes.
Oh, no. Like Valentine's?
We try to do it before Valentine's. But you're close. The point is, you're close. So, we need to move on. You told me that Christmas was your favorite
Absolutely.
time. Okay. Now, we are not quite Thanksgiving yet, but I mean, if we on your time spot, like your time, commitments, we need to hurry up. We behind, apparently.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and give me a few tips. We'll have to come back after a commercial to come back, but give me a tip that like I'm trying to decorate, and especially if you want to encourage me to decorate before 2 weeks, give me an idea that I can do.
Okay. It's not so much an idea as it is a foundation.
Foundation. Give me foundation.
Christmas is about what you love.
Okay.
Whatever it is. If you love angels, you can have angels everywhere. If you love snowmen, if you love nativities, whatever if you love puppies and you want to decorate for Christmas with puppies, other than the Christian element, Christmas decorating can be anything you want it to be.
Right.
So start with what you love and start with what you have.
Okay.
All of my customers, that we used to decorate for, I'm not going out this year. Some things have changed. But we start with what they have. It's not about buying a lot of new product. It's about looking at what you have and building a story, because that's what you want to tell with your Christmas decorations, is a story that leads through your home.
Okay. All right. Well, then we're going to go ahead and come back, y'all. And I will say this, because over the previous break, Zita told me she has a major news alert. But again, we're going to talk about that in just a few moments. Again, this is Dominique with Party Time with Dom. We'll be right back on Radio KAIR. Alrighty, gang, we are back. It is Dominique, and it's Party Time with Dom on Radio KAIR. I am back here in the studio with Zita Commons, owner of Picture Perfect Interiors and Gifts, and right here in Humble, and I'm super excited to be sitting with her. So we've been talking a lot about her, about the store itself, and we got into talking about what her favorite thing to do, and that was decorating, and it was talking about Christmas. And so she also told us that, we're all behind. I just want you to know we're all behind. Like Christmas should be up today. So according to her, but nonetheless, she is giving us some tips. And so the first thing that you told us right before we went to break was starting with what you have. Is that correct? Okay, so tell me more about that and tell me, okay, I already got what I have, which is 2 popsicle sticks. Okay, so
You're gonna take
what's
2
next?
popsicle sticks.
I'm telling you, if anybody could make those 2 popsicle sticks turn into something,
That's
I know
a
it's going to be
challenge.
you.
I love it.
I know it would be you. But go ahead and tell me what part of the house I need to start with. Give me some tips.
Okay, so you're going to take out what you already have, and you're going to sort it. Generally, I say sort by size and color. If you don't have a great variation in the size of your decor, just sort by color. Okay. Once you know what you have, you can build on that, and you can decide whether these are the themes you really love.
Okay.
Because one year, let's say snowmen were popular and you bought 3 snowmen, but snowmen aren't your thing. So don't try to force that. If reindeer are your thing and you see you have 12 reindeer, okay, let's build on the reindeer or whatever you love. And jumping all over the place can be disjointed. I'm not saying you have to have one theme. I'm just saying if you only bought a couple of something, maybe you don't want to build on that. Maybe you love something else that you want to build on. Okay, so once you do that and you're ready to think about what you want to purchase to build out your Christmas and get to a more designer look, there are 4 pieces to that.
4 pieces.
4 pieces. Your tree, because it's the largest piece of decor.
True.
Your entry, because that's where your story starts.
Okay.
Your buffet, because you're entertaining for the holidays. If you're not going to entertain and have a buffet, we still want to take care of the kitchen because there's so much food and family around the kitchen.
Accurate.
And then everything else.
Okay, it's that everything else that gets me every time.
Everything
It's
else.
the everything else, y'all. Oh, Father, come on.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
get
so,
it.
starting with your tree. The reason you can do your tree first is because you have to have enough. You're going to take a look at your tree, take a look at what you have, and make sure if you bought a ribbon you love and you only bought 2 rolls, you're in trouble.
Oh,
You have to have enough to make the impact. And if every time you buy something different, you're not going to get that designer look. If you love a ribbon, get 6 or 8 rolls of it.
okay.
Or get 4 or 5 of it and get some complimentary rolls. So you're going to build your tree.
Okay.
And don't forget, I have my Christmas decorating classes. So I'll
That's
go into more
right.
detail.
Yes.
But for this, you want to build your tree, decide what you want in your tree, get enough, and generally it's about 1 per foot less if it's a larger item.
Okay.
So you're going to decide your tree, build your tree, get the items together for your tree, and then you're going to look at your entry.
Okay.
Starting outdoors. If you walk out right now and look at what it looks like, what can you put out there to start your Christmas decor? I know everybody thinks about a wreath.
Yes.
I'm going to put a wreath up and I'm done. Not necessarily. If you put a wreath up, maybe you can put a tree just with lights on it at your front door. We all have that column on the garage. You can put a wreath there. And you don't have to put lights everywhere. If you can afford it and you want to have lights, that's beautiful. But you can just decorate around your door. Okay. That's the beginning.
Okay.
The
Well,
next-
my 2 little bicycles need to go from the front door.
Oh, we can decorate those bicycles. No, let's string lights on those bicycles, put some tinsel on them. That'll be fabulous. Let's make those bicycles fabulous.
I'm gonna tell y'all-
Planters, whatever.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all come by my house, y'all gonna see 2 little bicycles with some lights strung across. And I'm gonna tell you, Zita did it.
Yes.
She told me to do it.
And look, we'll get some little tiny bicycles and stick them on your wreath, and you have a theme.
Bicycles.
Bicycles.
Got it.
So once you're inside, don't forget your foyer.
Okay.
Whether it's scents, and for me, scents are diffusers or oil burners. No candles.
Okay.
No candles. Candles are bad for your health. I
Okay.
haven't burned candles in years.
Okay.
So you're going to put a little bit of Christmas there, whether it's another wreath or a tiny tree, some scents, a garland, whatever you want to do in your foyer. But remember, you're building this off your tree. So you're going into your foyer and you're building that story
Okay.
to your tree, connected to your tree.
Right.
And the connection to the tree could be just the ribbon. You could have teddy bears on the tree and reindeers at the door, but the same ribbon.
Wouldn't have thought that.
See,
That's why she said buy 5 or 6 rolls.
Because you want to build that same story, and so it looks cohesive.
Okay.
Okay. So once you have your entry, and your entry is really going to, in principle, it's going to build on what's at your front door.
Yes.
And if we're going with bicycles, let's just go with bicycles.
Telling y'all,
Okay.
the house is going to be the best decorated with bicycles.
Okay,
Come on.
So then we have your foyer, we have your tree.
Yep.
Already, whether it's decorated or not, you have the materials to decorate it, and you have enough.
Okay.
And you have enough of whatever's there to at least bring the ribbon or one of the ornaments or something to build on to create your foyer and your front door. Okay?
Got it. Okay, I
So-
think I can do that.
So then we're going to talk about your buffet.
Okay.
You don't want to put glittery decor around your buffet.
Yes, because it gets to the food.
Yeah, it gets into the food. It breaks off. I've seen picks and things like that on the table under the burners and things like that. What you want to do is have something pre-made, an arrangement that has Christmas leaves or Christmas greenery somewhere in the kitchen along with your themed items. Ornaments are a great thing to have around a buffet.
Yes,
So
I've seen that.
whether it's the garland, the ball garland, which you can intertwine, whether it's Christmas leaves, velvet leaves, things that don't have glitter and aren't going to break off and cause a mess.
Right.
So if you're doing, say, your island, you can add a snowman here, a reindeer there, a Santa here, with some ornaments to fill that in.
Yep.
And do not forget risers and things like that. I know that's your thing.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it
Try
at
some
home,
heights. Yes.
that's right. If you're doing it at home, you want to build that so that everything's not flat.
Right.
So with your Christmas decor, think about other places in the kitchen or wherever your buffet is. If you have a sideboard, let's say we're still doing those bicycles.
Right.
If you have a sideboard near the table where your buffet is, just put some of the decor there.
Yeah.
And just make little groupings, and it's going to make a tremendous difference.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, so I just want y'all to know I have a lot of work to do between now and 2 weeks before Christmas. So, but I'm going to start on it. She has inspired me to do more because I like to throw parties, but I will say I do get very busy during this time of year, and I am typically at everyone else's parties. So I will do my best. I will do my best, okay? You have inspired me to do my best. But hey, all right, let's go ahead and we are going to take a break. I told y'all we have big news. Big news is coming. You do not want to miss it. So please continue, keep listening because it is big. Like big. All right. Again, my name is Dominique, and this has been Party Time with Dom. I'll be back with Zita Commons, and we'll be right back on Radio KAIR.